Facebook and pressing record now.
Good morning and welcome to UMA Community Clinic yoga class. Today we're going to be doing yoga in a chair. So for those of you that are viewing in remote, well, not remotely, but if you're watching this video after the fact, please grab a chair in preparation for our class. I'd like to thank Shalyn for hosting and Evelyn Martinez, the physician's assistant, for having me here. My name is DeJur Jones. I am a yoga therapist. I'm here in Los Angeles. I want to take just a moment to offer a land acknowledgement to the Tongva and Gabrielino nations. They were the stewards of this land before it was stolen from them and colonized as Los Angeles. I give honor and gratitude for them for taking care of this most beautiful part of the world, and wishing well their ancestors past and present, the spirits of the ancestors and the ancestors of the future as well. So thank you for that. My usual reminders, please take care of your bodies. If you need a break, or if I suggest a move and you know it's going to hurt or re-injure you, please don't do it. You can always kind of experiment with the movement in a more experiential way, which means kind of just, it's called let me not use a big word, dipping your toe in to see how it feels. If it feels okay, maybe dipping your ankle in and see how that feels. If that feels okay, maybe we're moving up to the knee, titrating. So we're, just going in and out to make sure that we don't cause any harm to ourselves. I believe that no movement class should be painful. I also believe that no exercise class should be painful. I do believe that sometimes you will feel discomfort, and that's because you're moving your body in a different way than maybe it's used to being moved. But pain is the body's way of saying, just no, it's too much. So after that, we will start with a grounding. And I want you to sit in a comfortable way for yourself. For the time being. And I'm on the stool for now, and then I'm going to move back into my chair. So just sit comfortably. And if you're in a chair already, or if you want to lay on the floor for this, you're more than welcome to do all that. We're just going to ground a little bit, and we will start. Let's start with things around us that we hear. Okay. So the cat water fountain is put away because it was in the way of the work. So I don't hear that. I can't hear the refrigerator motor, which is a miracle. And thank you, Gardner, across the street, for not coming yet. Distant airplane or helicopter. And not much else. So see what you hear outside of your, or inside and outside of your space. Just see what you notice. And check out your surroundings. We've seen these rooms a million times, but try to look at the space you're in with fresh eyes. The textures and the colors of the things that brought that room together. Looking with a curiosity. Checking out 3 things of a same color that kind of jump out at you. And you can name these silently or mentally. Moving into our sense of taste. I'm just still tasting toothpaste and water at this point. Looking forward to coffee in a little bit. Did you have breakfast? Juice? My favorite, bacon? Toast. What taste do you have in your mouth? Moving to our sense of smell. What do you smell in your space? I smell paint. What do you smell? Did you cook breakfast? Do you smell flowers or the after scent of a shower? And then we'll check our sense of touch. So just touching your clothing that you're wearing. Noticing the texture of the fabric. So I say thick or thin, smooth or rough. What do you feel? If you have on shorts or sleeveless like me, do a little touch comparison between the fabric and your skin. And see if you notice a difference. Also, arm brushing or shoulder brushing. You can try that. Opposite hand to opposite shoulder. This is a way to calm anxiety. So you can do this very discreetly, even in a meeting. You know, and the other way to do this is called shoulder brushing or arm brushing. You can do one arm like from up one hand up by your opposite ear. So I'm using right hand, left ear, and brush all the way past the shoulder, elbow down to all the way down to the fingertips. You can use this technique to calm your nervous system when you're anxious or have a trigger. The other way to do that, if you're in a meeting, you can just discreetly rub the tops of your thighs. And so I learned this from some doctor at some workshop I was at, not some doctor, a doctor at some workshop I was at. It's called havening, Havening, havening. And it's all about our sense of touch. And so you can use this as a tool when you're out there in the world or at the red light, as I say. You just need some just some self-touch. It doesn't even have to be about a trigger or anxiety or annoyance in your life or that has popped up. Just a way to soothe the nervous system. Self-love, self-care. Okay, so that's our touch. We'll move now to our breath, and we'll be breathing through our nose. And really fill the lungs all the way, and then expel all the air slowly. So we're doing full, deep, big inhales and complete exhales. And go at your own cycle of or own rhythm of breathing. Our lungs are obviously different sizes, and our breathing patterns are obviously different because we are not cookie cutter. So just take a few breaths. You may close your eyes. I want to talk quickly about eye closing. Closing our eyes sends a more meditative effect in our yoga practice. But for some of us, it's a trigger because we want to see what's around us, even in our home. We want to just have our eyes open. And so either way is fine. You can also, if you want a halfway kind of thing, a halfway offering, cast your gaze downward. So the lids are half shut. You can also do that. And so in your breathing, adjust your eyes to your comfort. The closed eyes, as I said, they send an additional, they send a relaxation signal to the body. And as I did say, they cause a little more of a meditative state in our practice or movement or sitting here. And also, obviously, it shuts out a lot of outside stimuli. So breathing through the nose, slow, thoughtful breaths. And then just do some gentle neck circles. I'm going to move into my chair. Circle your neck in a very thoughtful way, meaning slow and easy. And you want to make sure that you may hear some clicks and pops. That's okay. But you don't want to have any pain in these neck circles. That's, again, a big no when you have pain, especially in the neck. And these clicks and pops are, they're normal. As long as there's no pain involved. There are hydrogen gas bubbles releasing. So I wanted to point out, I'm in a really loose outfit. So again, I've done this before where you don't have to be in yoga clothes to do yoga. And I'm practicing in my shoes. So I'm really showing you that we can do chair yoga wherever we are. If you're in tight jeans, though, that is going to be a little challenging. It can be done, but you might have a harder time doing full bends. I just want to do anything. I've taught him to my pajamas. You can do, you know, at home yoga in your pajamas. You don't need leggings, tank top, and a cami. We don't need any of that. Just need comfortable clothing. And again, slow and easy circles. And just allow your shoulders to drop down toward the floor. You can rest your hands on your knees or thighs. And then we'll come to stillness. Turn your head, chin to your left, chin to your right shoulder. Just turn your head and hold. Hold here, breathe. Slow breath. We want the body to breathe itself, which it does, but we also want the breathing a little more than we normally let our bodies breathe. I want it a little more intentional and a little more focused. And then looking up and down a few times. Again, if you'd like to close your eyes, you may try that out. And then gaze down toward the floor on your right side. Just tip your head, your forehead downward. And hold. And then inhale, lift to center, turn your head toward the left. And then exhale there, take a few breaths while you're here. Smooth breathing, your jaw is loose, hopefully. If it's not, separate the arches of your teeth just a hair. It doesn't take much to release that jaw. I mentioned before, sometimes the jaw clenches up unconsciously. We don't even know it's happened. And so this is a reminder, these are reminders to check on the jaw because it brings, you know, unneeded stress to that area of your face. And it over time can wear out the jaw and the teeth in the very back from them being crunched together. Looking up and down to the left. Breathing slowly, smooth breath. Hope everyone's week is going well so far. We're at hump day. And then let's cast our gaze downward and hold there. Sitting up as tall as you can. And then coming back to center. Bring your hands in front of your heart. Sweep out, reach up, breathe in, palms touch, exhale. We'll do 4 of these, 4 more. Inhale, lift, exhale, down. Inhale and lift, this is number 3. Exhale and down, we're doing a big full sweep. Reach out, reach up, breathe in, this is 2. Exhale down and 1 more, breathe out. Gonna hold here. So either palms face each other, try to straighten your elbows, or you can hook your thumbs together. I want you to reach the fingertips up toward the sky. So lift your torso up, spine lifts, neck is long, top of the head reaches up toward your hands, and the fingertips reach up toward the sky. Just hold here and take some breaths. Breathe deeply. And take a breath here. Exhale to your left. So make sure the right shoulder doesn't pitch forward. It will because it's easier, more comfortable, but we're doing a side bend. Take 2 breaths here. And then inhale to center, exhale to your right. Take 2 breaths here. Left shoulder stays back. Inhale to center, first side, to the left, exhale, hold 2 breaths. Inhale to center, exhale, hold, take 2 breaths. Then inhale to center, release the hands, let the arms swan dive down, and notice how happy your arms feel coming down. Bring your hands in front of your heart again. Sweep out, inhale, arms up. This time exhale, flat back, forward bend. So the hands come on the outsides of the legs, down near the ankles or the outside of the calf. Inhale, come up, arms straight out and up. Exhale, forward. Reverse that, breathe in, lift. Exhale, forward. Inhale, lift. Exhale, forward. This time, wrap your arms behind your thighs. So arms come behind the thighs, so like your forearm is right at the back of your knee, basically. Inhale, bring the arms out and up. We're gonna do a few more of those with the wrapping of the arms behind the knees. Exhale, come down. Inhale, come up. Reach up really tall each time you come up. Exhale, forward. Inhale, come up. We'll do 3 more. Exhale, arms behind your knees. Come all the way down, flat back. Inhale, up. See what you notice on the low back. Exhale, forward. This is number 2. Inhale, come up. And then this last one we're gonna hold. So come forward, hug the back of your knees and stay there. It's kind of hard to breathe, but do your best. Extend your spine. So your head is, top of your head is reaching toward me. The top of my head is reaching towards you. So that my back is flat. Hold and breathe. Smooth the breath. And then place your hands on your knees. Gonna push up on an inhale. And then we're gonna exhale, bend the elbows, come back down. The elbows, the insides of the arms are near your rib cage. So pull the arms in to hug your rib cage. Exhale down, sort of like a grasshopper. Inhale up. And exhale down. Inhale up. So pulling the elbows, or bending the arms and pulling the elbows back does a little opening across the chest. Exhale down. We'll do 3 more. Breathe in, come up. Exhale forward. Inhale up. Exhale down. And then inhale up. We're gonna stay here. So inhale, come up. Now arch your back. This is a seated cow. So we've done cat-cows on the floor. This is the seated version. So chest lifts, your back is arched. Chin is lifted a little bit. We don't want to drop the head back. We just want to lift the chin a little. Hold here, breathe. This is a back bend, but it's also a heart opener or a chest opener because we're lifting our chest. Back bend, it's arching your back. Shoulders are down and relaxed. We're going to curl the other way for cat. So push your spine away toward the back of your chair. Arms straighten out. Your fingertips can be wrapped right in front of your knees, or your fingers, I should say, or you can have your hands on top of your knees, whatever you want. Hold here. This is the cow shape. Chin toward the chest. May feel a little lengthening across the tops of your shoulders. I'm sort of actually hanging on to my knees so I can get a really nice stretch across the upper part of my back. Breathe here. Check your jaw. Check on your facial muscles. And then let's inhale to cow. You're going to hold here again. Back is arched deeply, chest is lifted, chin is up a little bit. Arms are near on insides of the arms are hugging the side body or the side rib cage. Hold here and breathe. And then reverse that into cat. We're gonna hold this cat and then we're gonna go in real time. So hang on here, take some breaths, chin to chest, curl your spine toward the back of your chair. Breathe and hold. And we'll go into real time now. So I'm gonna let you go on your own. We'll do one together, then I'm gonna let you go for a few rounds by yourself. So inhale to cow. Exhale to cat. So go on your own a few rounds and we're linking the breath and the motion. So the cow is the inhale, the cat is the exhale. These are done usually, or traditionally, not usually, traditionally on our hands and knees on the floor, but we can adapt them to chair yoga. So we're really pumping our bodies with a lot of oxygen in this repeated motion of cat-cow. Do 2 more sets. And then come to stillness, sit back in your chair. Just hang out for a breath or two. You can put your hands either on your thighs or let your arms hang down beside you. See how you feel from all that oxygen. So I feel a little, I don't know the right word, but buzz is one word I use. Not quite dizzy because I don't feel in fear of falling off my chair, but I do feel a little more heightened awareness, and that's oxygen in my brain. So you may feel similar things, or you may feel absolutely nothing. But if you don't feel anything, just know that your body is benefiting from a lot of oxygen going through it right now. And so that was that intense breath that we were doing with each motion, filling our lungs and then the bloodstream with the fresh oxygen to go around to the organs and the brain. Come back up to seated. We're gonna do some stir the pots. I was hoping Jackie would pop in, but you know, she has a life too. Circle and breathe. So these are in more formal terms. They're called Sufi grinds or Sufi rolls or Sufi circles. Sufi are mystics, not sushi like the food, but they are mystics, and I'm just assuming they were seen, let's go the opposite way. They were seen doing this as a warm-up, probably to prepare for meditation. And this is how this shape got its name. And Jackie has modernized this by calling it Stir the Pot. So we are stirring. You can imagine for yourself what's in your pot. My pot has bacon and cabbage, fried cabbage. That's what's in my pot. And let's go the other way again. We'll go both directions, one more round. Moving your breath, and I usually say when you come forward, let the breath out. When you come up, right, or back, if you're leaning way back, that's your breath in. So what's in your pot today? And then reverse the opposite second direction for the last time. All this movement, even though you may think it is for the low back a little when we come forward, you can come to stillness now and sit back in your chair. There's a little low back thing for when we go forward, but it's really to lubricate the hip sockets and the hip joint. because the torso holds the torso is doing all the moving. And so we're lubricating, we are stimulating the bursars, which release synovial fluid. That fluid is what we have in every single joint that helps our joints move and glide over each other. And so that's actually the benefit of Stir the Pot. It's not really about, I mean, it is good for breathing, but it's not really about, you know, the back of the spine. It's really, it's a hip practice for the hips. Separate your feet wide. Let's just sit here for a second. Hands, palms down, wherever on your knees or thighs, wherever you like to have them. So if we were standing, this pose would be called, I believe, the goddess pose, if we were standing like this. So we are doing a seated version of goddess. If you want to put your hands in front of your heart, pressed together, you may do that for sure. Look down toward the floor. So gazing down or looking down, tipping your chin towards your chest, lengthens the neck part of you. That's the cervical spine is the neck part of us. Just take some breaths here. Notice the air on your skin or any sounds around you. And then place your left forearm on your left thigh. And we're not dumping onto the left thigh, the spine. We were sitting up really tall. We're simply leaning to the left. Forearm touches the left thigh. So we're keeping the integrity of a long spine. Bring the right arm up and over. And just hold here. You may look, traditionally we would be looking up at the right hand or arm. But to make it accessible for our purposes, we are either looking out or, I mean, you can look up, but we also are looking horizontally is available, and we're looking down toward the left foot or left knee. And you find which one is more comfortable for your body, or you can move your head looking ceiling, out, down, out, ceiling. If you want to move your head back and forth to get a little movement in your neck, that is definitely available to you. Checking on the jaw, tending to your breath. Facial muscles, relaxed. And then circling the right arm. So I finally, right before we started, looked up the word that I've been never looking up, when I would say radius. It's the, oh God, now it's in my mind. The diameter. So you may have a big circling diameter. Ooh, that is the word. Or a small, more vertical one, smaller diameter. It's the outer edge of a circle. Is diameter, one of the definitions. So you get to choose. God, it took me like 4 years to look that word up. Diameter. Big or small circles, your choice. Hello. And then hold right arm, right ear again. Check on your breath. Let's hold there and check on your breath. Terlin, welcome. Hi there. I'm so glad you're here. And then you can come up to seated. Hang on 1 second. What am I doing here? Come up to seated with both arms. So Terlin, we are sitting with wide feet, wide legs. We're up, arms up overhead. Take a couple breaths here. Really lift your fingers up toward the ceiling. Now we're going to place the right forearm on the right thigh and lean over to the left. Left arm is straight, and you may look up, out, or down. Your choice, or you may move your head from side to side. Also your choice. Checking on the breath. We're really reaching the left arm to the right as far as we can. Circling the left arm, big or small. Big circles or small circles, big diameter or small diameter, your choice. The smaller diameter would have the circle more vertical versus more horizontal when you do it wide. Big words. And then reverse the circle, left arm. And see what you notice in your shoulder, left shoulder blade. May not notice anything, but see what if you feel anything there. And then hold left ear near left arm, left bicep near left ear. Hold there and reach across. And then inhale both arms up. Go ahead and exhale to a forward fold. So exhale, fingers toward the floor, or you may brush the floor. Inhale, come up, sit up really tall. Exhale, fingers toward the floor or brush the floor. Exhale, come up. I should say inhale, come up, sorry. Exhale, forward, brush. Inhale, come up. Exhale, forward, brush. Inhale, come up. Now we're gonna twist to the right. Exhale, forward, brush the arms or bring one arm on either side of the right leg. Inhale, come up. We'll do 3 more on the right side. Exhale, down. Inhale, come up. That was number 3. Exhale, forward, toward the right leg. Inhale, up. 1 more, exhale, down. Inhale, come up. We're turning to the left now, torso toward the left thigh. Exhale, we'll do 4. This is number 4. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Here's number 2. Exhale. Inhale. Number 1. Exhale. Inhale. Come up to center. Exhale, forward. Inhale, come up. Exhale to the right. Inhale, come up. Exhale to center. Inhale, come up. Exhale to the left. Inhale, come up. We'll do 1 more round. Exhale, center. Inhale. Exhale toward the right. Inhale. Exhale, center. Inhale. Exhale to the left. Inhale up. Bring your feet together. Let the arms fall, swan dive style. And sit back in your chair. Rest your arms either beside you, dangling, or hands on top of your thighs. Hold here, breathing through the nose. Check out how you feel. Check out how your shoulder joints feel. How does your shoulder blades feel back there? See if you feel any spaciousness that you may not have noticed before we started. And just some smooth and easy breaths. Checking out your mood, your energy, emotions. Bring your right ankle to your left knee. I'm going to exhale and fold forward. So come down as far as you can. You can also rest your forearms on your inner right leg if you'd like. Look down toward the left toes. Just hold here. So this is a figure 4. This is a hip opener. When we lean forward, it makes it turn. It adds on a lumbar spine stretch by bending forward. Low back is the lumbar spine. The lumbar curve is the second of 2 curves of the spine. The cervical curve is the neck, and then the lumbar spine is the low back curve. 2 curves in the human spine. Looking down toward the right, to the left foot, sorry. Checking your breath. And even though we're leaning forward, try to keep your spine lengthened. So basically the top of your head reaching toward me and the top of my head reaching toward you. Inhale, both arms up. We'll do 3. Exhale, forward. Inhale, lift. Exhale, forward. Inhale, lift. Exhale, forward and hold again. Look down at the left foot. And then hands on the inside of the right leg. Push yourself up on a breath in. Lower the right leg. Notice really quickly if you notice any difference of left and right. The right one might feel a little longer, but it's not, but it might have that sensation. So windshield wipering feet, shaking out the arms and wrists. And then we'll change sides, left ankle to right knee. And then exhale and lean forward. So the hands can hang down in front of the right leg, or you can put your forearms on the inside of your left leg, like a shelf. Look down toward the right foot. Spine is long, even though we are forward bending. If you want to cheat a little, it's not really a cheat, but if you want to press the your left elbow on the inside of your left knee, you can add a little pressure there to open that hip up a little bit. So the left elbow, a little pressure on the inside of the left knee if you want to try that. And then inhale, we'll lift and lower for 3. Here's number 3. Come up, exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale, this was number 2. And inhale. This is number 3. We're going to hang again for a few breaths. So hands just either hang toward the right foot, or you can rest your forearms on your inner left leg. Inhale, come up. Right hand to left knee. We're going to do a twist, a seated spinal twist. So depending on how tall you or how long your torso is and how high the back of your chair, you may be able to drape the inner left elbow on the back of your chair. You can try that out. If that's not comfortable, you can hang on to the seat bottom on the left side, the chair bottom on the left, or the back leg on the left side to enhance your twist. So we're sitting up really straight. Look over your left shoulder. This is I think it is. No, look over the left shoulder, hold and breathe. Traditionally, we look over the right shoulder. So let's try that. So if this might be too much of a cranking of your neck, and so I want you to find a spot you can look out in the direction of your heart. So your heart is kind of going out on a diagonal, I think. You can look out that way, or you can look over the left shoulder and you decide. You may also move your head from side to side, back and forth. Sitting up tall, twisting just a little bit more to the left. And then come back to center. Left foot on the floor. Bring the right ankle to left knee. Twisting now to the right. Left hand touches right knee. And you can hook your, if it works out, for you in your chair, you can hook the inside of your right elbow over the back of your chair, or hang on to the right back leg or the seat bottom, your chair bottom. And sitting up as tall as you can and twisting as much as you can to the right. Breathe. Twist. You may move your head or not, your choice. And then come back to center, release the right foot on the floor. Let's do a little foot tapping. Kind of noisy. shoes, but if you tap your feet like this can help to stimulate the nerve endings in the foot, which stimulates the organs also in your body. Also, if I did it a little harder, it's a little massage for the calf or the back of the leg. Toss around do this a little bit. It's kind of noisy, but it's a way also to dispel a little bit of adrenaline. If you were feeling like overwhelmed by something, you can really tap and shake. Like it's called shaking limbs. And we would do it on our back if we were on our mat and just shaking, or you could tap your feet. So it's very helpful. I learned that somewhere in some training. But anyway, okay, hands in front of your heart. We're gonna sweep out. You're sitting up, feet are parallel, knees are over your ankles. Inhale, palms touch, and then exhale. We've done this one before. Forward fold. And then inhale, bring the left knee to chest. Exhale, right foot, left foot down. We're gonna switch sides. Hands in front of your heart, sweep up. Inhale, exhale, forward. Bring the right knee to chest on an inhale. Set the right foot down. Hands in front of your heart, sweep out wide. Inhale, exhale, forward bend. Inhale, come up with the left knee to chest. Exhale, left foot down. Hands in front of your heart, sweep out, inhale. Exhale, flat back. Inhale, bring the right knee with you. Exhale, right foot down. Let's switch it up a little bit. Hands in front of your heart, sweep out, inhale. Flat back, forward bend. Exhale, inhale, left knee to chest. I want you to hold here and circle your left ankle. Reverse the direction. And then lower the left foot. Hands in front of your heart, sweep out, up. Exhale, forward. Inhale, right knee to chest. Hold and circle. Right ankle, right foot. Reverse the direction. So we're sitting up really tall. And then place the right foot down. I want you to do 2 circles here. So 2 stir the pots, either direction. We're gonna go both ways. So pick a direction, go 2, and then reverse for 2. Checking on your breath and your facial muscles, jaw. Everything is just neutral and soft. Come back to center. Hands in front of your heart, sweep out. Inhale, lift your arms. Exhale, down with a flat back. This time, right knee, inhale. Right knee comes up. Right foot goes down. We'll do cat-cow for 3. We'll start with cow. Inhale, lift to cow. Exhale, curl to cat. Inhale, lift. Exhale, curl. One more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, curl. Come back to center. Hands in front of your heart, sweep out. Inhale, lift. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, bring the left knee up. Exhale, the left foot down. Cat-cow again. Here's cow. Breathe in. Lift your chest, arch your back. Exhale, curl. Inhale, lift. Exhale, curl. One more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, curl. Inhale to center. Let's stir the pot 2 times each way. Move your breath. You've done 2. Change your direction. Come back to center. Hands in front of your heart. Sweep out. Inhale, lift. Flat back, come forward. This time we're going to bring the left knee to chest. Breathe in. Left foot down on the mat. Bring your hands in front of your heart. Sweep out, inhale. Exhale forward. Bring the right knee to chest, inhale. Right foot down, set up for cat-cow. We'll start with cow. Breathe in, lift, arch your back. Exhale, curl. Breathe in, lift. Exhale, curl. One more. Breathe in, lift. Exhale, curl. And come back to center. Circle twice again, each way. Two stir the pots each way. Move your breath. Come back to center. And then we'll sit back just for a breath or two. Notice how you feel. Do a body scan and see how things are feeling around the regions of you. See how you feel. And come back up to sitting a little bit. Come back, scoot away from the back of your chair just a little bit. Bring your hands in front of your heart in prayer hands. Just take a couple breaths like this. Breath in. Interlace your hands. Push your palms away. Exhale. Inhale, lift, palms up toward the ceiling. We're going to alternate between cactus, so exhale here into cactus. So cactus is elbows bent, shoulders and elbows on the same level. They're parallel to the floor, and then elbow, wrist vertical, fingers up toward the sky. So that's cactus, or also called field goal shape or field goal pose. So this was where was I? Come back, hands in front of your heart. That's it. That was an exhale, hands in front of your heart. Take a breath here. Inhale. Interlace and push your palms away. That's the exhale. Inhale, lift palms up. Now we're going to go like we've done before. Exhale, release the arms diagonally behind you. That's the exhale. And this stretches the muscles in the front of the shoulders. And then inhale back to prayer hands. Exhale, push. Inhale, lift. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, prayer. Interlace and push on the exhale. Lift, inhale. Release the arms diagonal, exhale. Inhale, hands in front of your heart. Interlace, exhale, push. Inhale, palms up. Exhale into cactus. Inhale, hands in front of you. Exhale, interlace and push away. Inhale, palms up. Release the arms diagonal. Exhale. Inhale, hands in front of you. We'll do one more round of cactus and then one round of diagonal. Okay, breathe in here. Exhale, push. Palms out away from you. Inhale, lift. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, prayer. Exhale, push. Inhale, lift. Exhale, diagonal release. And then inhale, hands in front of your heart. Sit back in your chair. Let you rest your hands and arms wherever you'd like. Take a few breaths. See how things are feeling for you. Bring the back of your right hand to touch your low spine. Drop your head, left ear, left shoulder. And just hold here. If you want to reach, wrap the right hand toward the left hip, you can also do that. If you want to bring the right arm further across the back of you, you may, or you may leave it where the back of the right hand is touching your low spine, your choice. Dropping your head to the left shoulder. The left hand is resting on your left thigh. Just hold here and see how you feel. Take 2 more breaths. Lift your head, lower, and shake out the right arm. Notice how that feels. Notice how your shoulder blade might be feeling from that. And then rest your right hand on your right thigh. We'll take the back of the left hand to the low spine, or you can wrap it over toward left fingers toward the right hip if you want. Again, that opens the shoulder cap up a bit. Drop your head over, right ear, right shoulder, and hold here. Checking on your breath, checking on your posture. We're sitting up straight with our neck bent to the right. So we're still long spine. Inhale, come back to center. Shake out the left arm. So lift the right shoulder and drop. Lift the left shoulder and drop. Inhale, right shoulder up and drop. Exhale. Inhale, left shoulder up and drop. Inhale, right shoulder up and drop. Inhale, bring your left shoulder up and drop. Now we're going to bring up both shoulders. Breathe in, shoulders up toward the ears. You may lower them or drop them, your choice on your exhale. Inhale, shoulders come up toward the ears, lower or drop, your choice. Inhale, lift, lower or drop. Inhale, lift, lower or drop. One last round. Inhale, lift, lower or drop. Circle the right shoulder either way. Circle the right shoulder the opposite way. Circle the left shoulder. We'll go both directions. And reverse. And then circle both shoulders, same direction. In reverse, both shoulders opposite direction together. And then come back to stillness. Bring your hands in front of your heart. Arms out wide, really wide. Take a breath in. Give yourself a hug. Hold on here. Hang on. Drop your chin towards your chest and just hold. If you want to add a little rocking, you may do that. This rocking also settles the nervous system, as does self-hugs. And we'll take a breath in. Remember which arm is on top. Big breath in, arms wide, and then hug with the other arm on top. You may rock or not. Just hang on to yourself. Checking in with your breath. And then release your arms. You may, if you want to lay down, stay seated, whatever is easiest or best for you, feel free to do that. We're going to go into final rest. So resting your body, whether you are upright or supine, which is the fancy word for on your back. You may also be on your side, it doesn't matter. Just noticing how you feel emotionally, energetically. Do you feel rested? Do you feel more alive or alert? It could be either or, and it can be both also. So directing your attention to your feet. Take a big breath in and then let it out. Attention to your hands. Big breath in. And then release that breath. Attention to your legs. Big breath in. And exhale. Attention to your arms. Big breath in. Exhale. Attention to your spine. Big breath in. And exhale. And return to your regular breathing pattern. When you are ready, wiggle toes and fingers, bring yourself back. You may do some neck circles if you want, or take a big stretch, whatever feels, whatever your body's calling for, you may do that to come back into the space. Thank you so much for coming this week. And I appreciate you spending your time with me and taking a little piece of your day to be here. May you be happy. May your life have meaning. And may you be an instrument for social change. I'll see y'all next week. Does anyone want to say hello or anything, comment or question or anything? We'd like to thank Shallon, our host. Thank you so much.
Thank you.